What started as an innocent behind-the-scenes live stream turned into the most talked-about entertainment scandal of the year, when rising star Xu Lisha accidentally broadcast a heated confrontation that nobody was supposed to see. The shocking footage, which has already amassed over 50 million views in just 48 hours, captures the exact moment when A-list actor Xui Kai unleashed a barrage of criticism on his co-star, completely unaware that millions of fans were watching every explosive second unfold in real time. The incident, which industry insiders are calling the most damaging celebrity meltdown since the infamous awards show Slap, has left viewers questioning everything they thought they knew about their beloved stars. But was this confrontation really as shocking as it appears? Or is there a darker truth lurking beneath the surface that could change the entertainment landscape forever? Sources close to the production are now revealing disturbing details about what led to this unprecedented public humiliation, and the revelations are far more sinister than anyone could have imagined. What you're about to read will not only shock you but might forever change how you view celebrity culture and the brutal reality behind Hollywood's glittering facade. The live stream that changed everything, it was supposed to be just another routine promotional live stream. Xu Lisha, the 24-year-old actress who has been steadily building her career through supporting roles in romantic dramas, had become known for her charming and spontaneous social media presence. Her Tuesday evening live sessions, where she would chat with fans while getting ready or relaxing between takes, had become a beloved tradition for her 8.2 million followers. On that fateful evening of August 19th, Xu Lisha was broadcasting from what appeared to be a quiet corner of the film set, discussing her upcoming scenes and answering fan questions with her characteristic warmth and authenticity. The atmosphere was relaxed, almost intimate, as she shared makeup tips and behind-the-scenes anecdotes that her audience had come to treasure. But at exactly 9:47 p.m. local time, everything changed in an instant that would be replayed millions of times across social media platforms worldwide. The first sign something was wrong came when Xu Lisha's expression suddenly shifted from cheerful engagement to visible concern. Her eyes widened, and she glanced nervously towards something off-camera. The live chat, which had been filled with heart emojis and supportive comments, began flooding with confused questions as viewers sensed the sudden tension. Then came the voice that would launch 1,000 headlines. "What the hell do you think you're doing?" The words cut through the audio like a knife, spoken in heavily accented English with unmistakable authority and barely contained rage. Even viewers who had never heard Xui Kai speak before immediately recognized the distinctive tone that had captivated audiences in countless blockbuster films. The camera, still focused on Xu Lisha's increasingly pale face, captured her stammering response. "I'm just doing my live stream like always. I didn't think." "You didn't think?" Xui Kai's voice grew louder, closer, more menacing. "That's exactly the problem with you people. You never think about anything except your pathetic little social media games." What happened next would become the most controversial 30 seconds in recent entertainment history, with experts debating whether it revealed the true nature of celebrity power dynamics or represented something even more troubling about the industry's treatment of young female performers. The confrontation that shocked the world as Xui Kai moved into the frame, his imposing presence immediately dominated the screen. The 41-year-old actor, known for his intense dramatic roles and carefully cultivated image as a consummate professional, appeared to be in a state of barely controlled fury. His usually immaculate appearance was disheveled, his designer jacket wrinkled, and his famous piercing gaze was fixed on Xu Lisha with an intensity that made viewers uncomfortable even through their screens. "Do you have any idea what you've done?" he continued, his voice dropping to a dangerous whisper that somehow felt more threatening than his earlier shouting. "Do you understand the position you've put everyone in with your selfish little performance today?" The live chat exploded with activity as viewers frantically tried to understand what was happening. Comments ranged from confused questions to outraged demands for someone to intervene, while others began screen recording the unprecedented moment. Xu Lisha, visibly trembling now, attempted to defend herself. "I don't understand what you mean. I was just trying to." "Trying to what?" Xui Kai interrupted, stepping even closer to the camera, his face now filling most of the frame. Trying to sabotage months of work because you can't handle a simple direction? Trying to make the rest of us look like fools because your fragile little ego got bruised. The accusation hung in the air like a toxic cloud, and viewers could see Xu Lisha's eyes beginning to fill with tears. The contrast between the vulnerable young actress and the towering figure of one of the industry's most powerful men created an image that would become iconic for all the wrong reasons. But it was what Xui Kai said next that would trigger the most intense debate and analysis from entertainment journalists, industry professionals, and social justice advocates around the world. "This is exactly why I told them not to cast someone like you," he said, his words dripping with contempt. "Someone who doesn't understand that this business requires sacrifice, discipline, and the ability to put the project above your own desperate need for attention and validation." The silence that followed was deafening. Even the usually hyperactive live chat seemed to pause as the full weight of his words settled over the audience. Xu Lisha's face crumpled, and for a moment it seemed like she might break down completely on camera. Then, in a move that would later be praised by supporters and criticized by detractors, she reached over and ended the live stream, plunging millions of viewers into a black screen that left them with more questions than answers. The immediate aftermath. Social media explodes within minutes of the stream ending. Social media platforms erupted with reactions that ranged from shock and outrage to attempts at defense and explanation. The hashtag Xui Kai scandal began trending globally within the first hour, eventually reaching the #1 spot on multiple platforms and generating over 2.3 million posts in the first 24 hours alone. The entertainment news cycle, always hungry for scandal, went into overdrive as major outlets scrambled to be the first to break the story with additional context and analysis. Emergency meetings were reportedly called at multiple studios and talent agencies as executives tried to understand the potential fallout from what many were already calling a career-defining moment for both actors involved. But the public reaction was far from unanimous, revealing deep divisions within fan communities and the broader entertainment audience about power dynamics, professional expectations, and the treatment of young women in the industry. Supporters of Xu Lisha flooded social media with messages of encouragement and criticism of Xui Kai's behavior. "No one deserves to be humiliated like that, especially not in front of millions of people," wrote one fan whose tweet was retweeted over 100,000 times. This is exactly what toxic masculinity looks like in the entertainment industry. However, a significant portion of responses defended Xui Kai, arguing that viewers lacked the context to properly judge the situation. "We don't know what happened before the cameras started rolling," posted a fan account with over 500,000 followers. Xui Kai is known for his professionalism. If he was that angry, there must have been a serious reason. Entertainment industry professionals began weighing in with their own interpretations, and their responses revealed the complex web of relationships, expectations, and power structures that typically remain hidden from public view. Veteran casting director Maria Rodriguez, who has worked with both actors, released a statement that sent shockwaves through Hollywood. "What we witnessed was not just a personal conflict, but a symptom of deeper systemic issues that have plagued our industry for decades. The question isn't whether Xui Kai was justified in his anger, but whether any professional disagreement should ever be handled in such a publicly humiliating manner." Behind the scenes, what really happened? As news outlets began their investigations into the incident, a picture started to emerge of mounting tensions on the film set that had been building for weeks before the explosive confrontation. Sources with knowledge of the production, speaking on condition of anonymity due to the sensitivity of the situation, revealed details that painted a far more complex picture than the viral video suggested. The film in question, a big-budget romantic thriller titled Midnight Confessions, had been plagued with problems from the beginning of production. Budget overruns, scheduling conflicts, and creative disagreements between the director and producers had created an atmosphere of stress and uncertainty that affected everyone involved. According to multiple sources, the specific incident that triggered Xui Kai's outburst stemmed from a scene that had been red-hot multiple times due to what some described as creative differences between the lead actors.